right, you guys. So, as I like to say with these things, as long as everything is working the way that it should be working, we are now live. So, hello and welcome to everyone who is watching the Written in Melanin channel. Wherever this day may have found you, I'm so glad that you are here. My name is Chelsea, and I'm here to bring some melanin to your pages. I'm pretty sure that's the intro for the Melanin chat, but regardless, we are here. It is actually Monday, and we are here for the start of March Madness, and I am actually really excited about this. I have been putting off, I guess, not even putting off, I have been planning to use this time to be as productive as humanly possible when it comes to Project Necromancer. My ultimate goal is to have this draft of this book done by the end of the month at the latest. So we will see how that works out, but we are here. I am excited. And if you guys are new to my channel, I do writing sprints on a weekly basis, but for the month of March, I am going to be sprinting Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So 3 days out of this week that you guys get to write with me. So hopefully that makes you happy. Hopefully you will enjoy that as much as I know that I'm going to. So yeah. Also, shout out to Jay Monet. Why did I try not to say your name at the whole thing? I don't know. Good morning. I have no idea what I'm going to do, but I will be here. You know what? I respect that. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it because it'd be like that sometimes. It really does. It really does. And I get it. I do. Let's see here. Ben is also here. Hello. Good morning. And Z is here. Hello. Have been waiting for today. So pumped. You and me both. You and me both, friend. So I actually remember to start the timer when I got on. So 10 minutes after the hour, we are going to get into our first sprint. So this is your time to get everything together, get things pulled up, do whatever it is that you need to do to be productive during our sprints. And also let me know what you guys are going to be working on. Even if you're going to be doing something other than writing, I would just like to know. Rachel just popped in. Hello, good morning. How are you? Hope you're doing well. As for me, like I said, I am going to do my absolute best to make sure that I'm done with Project Necromancer by the end of this month. Shannon is here. Hello, welcome. Also, you guys, Shannon is one of the sprinters for March Madness, so make sure you are subscribed to her channel. And make sure that if you want some sprints coming, that you check it out. There is a schedule for when we are all going to be sprinting down in the description box. It's a Notion page, so just click on it. The calendar automatically jumps to your time zone. So isn't that a lovely feature? Lovely feature. So yeah, let's see here. As far as March Madness goes, it's going to be me, Ash writes lots. We did it last year, so that was kind of the inaugural one. And this year we also have Deja joining us from Rouxelle, her channel. We also have Penelope. We also have Shannon, and we also have Margaret, who are all joining us for the March Madness, and it's going to be great. So get into it. Be productive. That is the goal. The ultimate goal is to have everyone be as productive as they would like to be. So if you want to write, the idea is that there's going to be someone doing writing sprints somewhere on the interwebs that you can be productive with if you need to, want to, etc. Not my phone going off late, 4 minutes late, telling me that I need to be sprinting right now. Love that. Also, shout out to TEB who came in. Good morning. Let's see here. I'm going to get some work orders done and then do some world building for my project. Awesome. I'm sitting down and figuring out the different races and species in my story. I should probably do that, but I have decided to lean fully into the chaos of pantsing for the rest of the story, because when I tell y'all, I have been trying to get my story corralled into some sort of outline, some sort of plot, whatever. Yeah, it didn't work. It didn't work. I know where I'm going. I have the overall gist of things, but I'm actually at a point where I'm just gonna let it be what it is. I'm just gonna let it be what it is. We are writing into the dark at this point, and I kind of like it that way. I'm just gonna let it be what it is, because already the story has been like, finally, let me go ahead and bust out of this little box you done put me in. And I'm like, okay, I'm just a spectator at this point. I'm just my friend Portia Dion. If you guys have never heard of her, she writes children's books, but she also writes adult, and she's like very multi-genre, right? And she is in the Melanin Network. And Audra Russell, my co-host for the Melanin Chat, love her. When she did an interview with her, she was talking about how she just writes incident reports, right? Like, she has no control over her character. She has no control over the story. She just watches what they do and writes it down, right? And that's why her stories are like crazy and wild. Really good. So get into them if you like. I've read her adult books. I have not read the children's books, but if you like the cover of We Are the Origin, the artist who did the cover for We Are the Origin also illustrated her children's books. So get into it. Small world. But all that to say, I feel like I understand what Portia means when she's like, I write incident reports, because I feel like that's where I'm at. I feel like that's where I'm at with these characters. Also, La is here. Hello, welcome, good morning. How are you? And yeah, let me know what you guys are working on. Like I said, for me, I am working on chapter 10. So far, the chapter is about 3,500 words, but there is like, I'm not even gonna say it's a scene. There is a specific thing that needs to happen before I can end this chapter. And I am kind of excited about it. We'll see where it goes. Because I was talking to La about this. Because if you guys don't know, she's part of my author council. I mentioned it a couple times, but if you're new here, my author council is like my group of author friends where we just like talk to each other about our books, and they're like exactly what they sound like. The author council. They're the people I go to for my authorish things, and we hype each other up, we support each other, all that good stuff, right? But I was talking to La, and I was just like, I think part of the reason I've been struggling with this is because the main character is so different for me. And I did not realize how different until I was like, I'm just going to let this chapter be as chaotic as it needs to be. I'm going to stop trying to like corral it and thinking about, oh, this is what it should be. And the minute that I did that, I was like, oh, snap. Okay. It's getting unhinged. It's getting unhinged, but it should be fun. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, also shout out to author K McCoy, who just came in. Hey, welcome. Also, Ash is here, another one of the sprinters for March Madness. So again, make sure you are subscribed to these people, y'all, so you don't miss when we go live. So yeah. Let's see here. Author K McCoy said, today I'm working on revisions for my romance sequel. And I love that expression. Gotta start using that. Wait, which one? What did I say? What did I say? I'm so I just been talking. I don't even realize. What did I say? I don't know. But anywho, let's see here. Ash is tuning in from work. Oh, today's your first day of your new job, right? I hope it's going well. I hope it goes well. I'm so here for all of the unhingedness. I hope it works out in my favor. I really do. Because there's this new character who was not in any plan of this book at all whatsoever. And I'm just like, okay, so I spent this morning kind of like fleshing him out a little bit, and I'm just like, this is what my brain has come up with. This is where we're at. This is what we're doing. Okay. We're just gonna roll with it. See how it turns out. But yeah. Author council. Yeah. Honestly, the author council are the homies. Like, I love them people down. Let me tell you, because when I tell you, we really be in there just talking, but also it's just really nice to have other people who are just like serious about like their craft to be like, okay, so I'm thinking about this. And for some of them to be like, and when I say some of them, I specifically mean Tatiana, and she knows that we get on her because Tatiana is the sweetest person, but she's also a very, very sharp edge. And I love that about her personality. And she will tell you the honest truth. And I love it. I love it so much. And she'll be like, well, what about? And it's great. It's great because she was. We actually had a conversation recently where she was asking me about like my world building stuff, and I was like, "Oh, let me dig a little deeper because the way I am not trying to embarrass myself in front of Tatiana, y'all don't even understand. Y'all don't even understand when I tell you there are very few people in my life where I'm like, no, this person specifically cannot rip me apart. Like they will, and I need them to not. That's where I'm at. That's Ben and Tatiana in my life." But that's okay. That's okay. I was actually talking to Ben about that too. He was like, I'm not that bad. You're hard on yourself." I'm like, "No, I'm hard on myself because I know that you're going to be hard on me and I need you to not. I am a marshmallow." But it's okay. It's okay. We all have our motivations. They just happen to be mine. Well, let's say I love Tatiana. If you haven't read her books, you need to get into it because Bones to the Wind and Sister Samurai and Dragging Your Bones are all amazing. And the fact that I have actually read all of them should tell you a lot, especially if you know me, because I don't even be reading like that. And I have read everything that Tatiana has written actually. And I love all of it. That's crazy. That's crazy. Anyway, respectfully, that's trash. Literally Tatiana. I love her. Okay. That being said, you guys, I was going to say 10 minutes after the hour, but we are about to get into our first sprint of the day. If you are new here, welcome. I hope you are thriving this beautiful Monday morning. The way things work around here is there will be 45 minutes on the clock. Chill, hop in the background. And when you hear me talking to you again, it'll be time to come back. Let us know what you did, how you did, all of that good stuff. Check in, and then we'll do another 10-minute break. So that being said, I hope you guys are productive and we will talk in 45 minutes. So happy sprinting, everyone. All right, you guys, that is it for that sprint. So come on back, let us know what you did, how you did, all of that good stuff. Also, this is our 10-minute break. So before I forget, this is your reminder to stand up, stretch, breathe, do whatever it is that you need to do to take care of yourself. Please and thank you. Appreciate it. So yeah, let me know how you guys did. Also, shout out to Celeste, who came in while we were sprinting, as well as Angela and Jocelyn. Hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for joining us. So, let's see here. Rachel said she finished all of her admin stuff and set up for conquering repetitive words in this manuscript before formatting. Awesome. But it's cooking time, so that first, yes. Please feed yourself. Y'all will be so proud of me. I actually got up and made breakfast this morning. Like, most of it was like meal prep stuff that I made last night. But the point is, I got up, I toasted my little homemade bread that I made yesterday, and I put my little spinach on it with my little chickpea salad stuff with my little roasted cabbage, and I did good. I did good. I fed myself. So super proud of that. Need to share my win with you guys. Needed to share my win. But yeah, let's see here. Jocelyn is multitasking, and Angela said I've been working on blog posts. Just have a home and garden to do, and then I'm done for most of the month. Whoop, that sounds awesome. I have not done a blog post in so long. Like, I tried blogging at the beginning of my authoring or interneting or whatever you want to call it. Was not for me. That type of consistency wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. But yeah. Let's see here. Good first sprint. I managed to be pretty productive. Love that. I spent some time looking up a recent bookish drama for a thing. Fair. Hope you found it. That was a quick 45. It kind of was, honestly. And it's wild because normally, sometimes I just really be feeling that 45 minutes. Like, is it time? Is it time to come back? But I actually got a lot done. I got 619 words for that first sprint. A lot of it was me checking my world building and trying to like tie a couple things together to make sure that they made sense. But I think it's coming together. So I'm not mad at it. probably should actually write this down. Probably should have wrote down how many words I had when I started. Oh, well, you know, it'd be like that sometimes. I'll have to do some reverse mathing in the next sprints. But that's okay. That's okay. Been stretching all along. Worked a strong 25 minutes, then got up and did a cleanliness routine change, then took a lemon poppy muffin out of my bag to munch. That actually sounds really good, and I'm glad that you're taking care of yourself. I am actually high-key sore because I've been trying to work out, so like my arms and stuff are kind of stiff. But I realized, and this is such a wild thing to like come to terms with as an adult, right? But I realized that I don't have to like work out to the point of failure where I'm like, I can't walk, I cannot function. I could just be like, okay, that's good for right now. That's good for today. I can stop here. Like I feel it. I know that I worked out enough, but I'm also like, I don't need to work to the point where I'm like, I can no longer function as a human being. So working on getting a balance with that, but I'm glad that you are taking care of yourself. Let's see here. Ben said Chelsea did an awesome job with breakfast this morning. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Okay. Let's see here. Celeste said, I got code working. Awesome. I'll be making progress on the 5th chapter of my Python book, and Python is the programming language. Got you. So if you guys have not checked out Celeste's interview on the channel, you absolutely should, because it is amazing how her brain works, because she's so incredibly talented. Like, she writes books, but she also works on like code and technical things. And I'm like, you using both sides of your brain is kind of wild to me, but like, I respect it. I respect it. So I highly suggest you guys get into her interview. It is one of the latest ones on the channel, so it's super easy to find. It's also on the Melanin, Written in Melanin podcast, so get into it. But yeah, that one by nicely omitted a scene that I'll add to NaNoWriMo stories. Okay. 2 chapters down, 17 to go. Whoop whoop. Breakfast is the best meal of the day. I'm not gonna say it's not my favorite meal of the day. Dinner is my favorite meal of the day, only because I feel like that's when I get to really sit down and enjoy it, because I usually don't have anything else to do afterwards. Like, I can just sit down and enjoy it and be like, this was great. But yeah, that's just me. And that's also the time when Ben and I can sit down and actually eat together, because in the morning for breakfast, unless it's the weekend, we have different schedules. So yeah, that's just me. That for sure counts as a win. Where'd you find the recipe? Pinterest. So the bread that I made is actually from YouTube. What is his name? I have to find it, but it's like this, it's like the Nard Dog or something like that. He has a separate channel for like his vegan baking stuff, but he has a bread recipe, so I made the homemade bread from that. But the chickpea stuff is literally just accumulation of a bunch of different recipes that I have looked at over time. And basically all you need is some chickpeas. I use onion and garlic, and then some mayonnaise. And it's basically just like making a chicken salad or egg salad, but you use chickpeas instead. I like that bit better because, first of all, here's my thing, and y'all can judge me however you like to. I'm not a big fan of egg salad, because I'm like, so you're telling me that I'm going to boil these eggs to put them in a salad? For a sandwich, I don't know. I feel like there's so many other ways that are faster and quicker to eat that does not involve that level of process. I don't know. It's just me. I don't know. And I'm mostly plant-based, so I don't really do like chicken and stuff around the house, mostly because when we go out, kind of have to eat meat, because that's just how America is set up. So whenever we're in the house, I try to make like plant-based, vegan-ish adjacent stuff. And I say vegan adjacent because if they say, hey, use vegan mayo, I'm 100% using regular mayo. Like, I'm not making my own mayonnaise. That's just not a thing that I'm doing. But I've tried it. It's just something I don't enjoy. I don't enjoy that level of prep. So yeah. But anyway, point is chickpeas, garlic, onion, some mayonnaise, seasoning. I mean, I don't know. Season, salt, pepper, whatever. and put it in a food processor until it's like the texture that you want. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's not hard. It's not hard at all. I usually make like a big batch of it and then I just leave it in the fridge for the week, and it goes pretty much on anything like crackers, chips, sandwiches, whatever. And it's just nice to have something in there that we can kind of like grab and go. But yeah, I got so distracted. Y'all don't understand how much I love food. I spend most of my time looking at recipes on YouTube and Pinterest and being like, ooh, that sounds fun. Ooh, we should try this. I really enjoy cooking. Like that's my hobby outside of like writing. And it kind of sucks because it's a very expensive hobby in 2024. And I don't know why food is so expensive, but like whatever. It's not like we need it to live. Let's see. I found a couple interesting things, but nothing chat with it so far. I'm going to get back into blogging when my work calms down a bit. In the next update on my website, my priorities will be making a mobile view and adding a blog. I got you. Yeah, blogging sounds cool, but then I don't know. It's just the commitment. The having something to talk about is difficult for me, which is why I do the Melanin chat. Because talking is a lot easier for me than to like organize my thoughts, because once it's on page, I become obsessed with being like, it needs to look clean. It needs to be perfect. I'm a writer. I cannot be out here embarrassing myself. And then my perfectionism kicks in and then I never get anything done. So that's usually how it goes. For me anyway, blogging is so hard. I'm not much of a fan of it, which is why I'm not very consistent with it. Yeah. Stay strong with the workouts, but don't strain yourself. I am trying very hard not to. Because I don't like it. A fun fact, last year I went to Atlanta with my childhood friend, and she's like a fitness girly. Like she has a fitness page on Instagram and stuff, and she's been doing this for a long time. And she's like, yeah, let's go to the gym. And mind you, I've never been to the gym in a hotel when I was on vacation. I was like, this is new for me, but this is what makes you happy, so let's do it. Me and my dumb self tried to keep up with her. That was terrible idea. When I tell you that my whole body was just like, no, shut down. I was just like, ooh, this was a bad idea. And she was just walking around like, yeah, that was a light workout. I'm like, no, ma'am. Can't do it. But yeah. Let's see here. I hear you. When I daily journal, there's always food in there somewhere. See, you get it, Angela. You get it. Also, Shannon just finished her stream. Whoop whoop. Got more writing I want to get done. Awesome. So I made a tuna salad like that yesterday with lettuce and baguette bread. It was pretty good. Literally that. I just used spinach and some homemade bread that I toasted this morning. It was really good. All you Chelsea, I really don't like cooking. I always get bored and my mind wanders as I get older. Now I'm forgetting that I'm cooking. That's fair. The thing is, it's not for everyone, because my mom is also like that. She doesn't care for cooking. I like trying new things, mostly because like growing up, we had a very specific type of food or whatever that was very like quick and easy, and it's very like not good for you. Like it's survive. It's like food that you grow up on, right? But as an adult, I'm like, oh, there's so many other ways to make food that taste really good, but that's also really simple. So like my goal is to find ways to like make vegetables and plant-based things that are also just super simple. So like my favorite thing right now, first of all, air fryers are amazing, but also just being able to like slice up some cabbage and toss it in the air fryer with some like salt, pepper, and a little bit of oil, and then have a really like amazing healthy snack. It's just like, oh, okay, where has this been all my life? So yeah. Just get on the treadmill and walk. I don't have a treadmill. I need to get a treadmill. I feel like everyone has a treadmill until you become an adult and you realize how expensive treadmills are, and you're like, why did everyone have one in their house and they hung clothes on it? I'm so confused right now. But anyway, point is, I can ramble. We are not going to do that. We are going to go ahead and get into our second sprint of the day. So you guys already know how this works. 45 minutes on the clock, chill hop in the background. When you hear me talking to you again, it'll be time to come back and let us know what you did, how you did, all of that good stuff. Also, I'm going to go off camera a little bit so that I can take my own advice to stretch, breathe, and get some water. So That being said, I hope you guys are productive, and we will talk in 45 minutes. So good luck, everyone. All right, you guys, that is it for that sprint. So come on back, let us know what you did, how you did, all of the good stuff. As for me, I am up to 1,159 words. I have to do some mathing to figure out how many words that actually was for that sprint, but feel free to let me know how you guys did. Okay, so that's 540 words for me, which isn't too bad. In the middle, in the middle of writing, I just got hit with like this exhaustion. And I was just like, oh, now would be a really great time to take a nap. And I'm just like, okay, this was not in the plan. I'm over here being productive. I would very much enjoy it if my brain would stay on track with me. But alas, here we are. Here we are. But let's see here. Angela said her blog post is done. So going to wash dishes and put a roast on for supper. Sounds good. Let's see here. Shannon got 1,119 words. Whoop, whoop. That's what I love to see. Getting those words in. Let's see here. Celeste said, I'm done with as much as I'm going to write for this Python book for today. I also got some story notes in. Awesome. For this cursed story idea. Fair. Like, don't freak yourself out this time. Just know that you're a good writer. So, like, have the lights on. That's the best route to go. Lights on and upbeat lo-fi in the background. Let's see here. Ben said, these sprints are really helping my productivity at work. I'm glad that y'all are being productive. I'm getting stuff done too. I don't know, that last sprint, I don't know if it's basically like the itis, but I'm like, I haven't eaten anything recently to have this effect on me. But when I tell y'all, my brain was literally like, but what if we just slept? I'm like, no. No. But yeah, why did that sprint feel so short? Cannot help you with that one, ma'am, because I felt that one. But hopefully you're being productive. And so time was just flying by. Because I feel like when I'm really in like the throes of like getting words down on the page, I do not feel the time like at all. So that could also be it. Let's see here. La said, I wrote some words. Awesome. Not a lot because I was a little distracted, but I also did some social media things. So cool. I mean, that's what it boils down to. This is actually way too hot. Space heater. I always have the space heater on in the morning, but by like 12 or 1 o'clock, the room heats up and I'm just like, yeah, this has to go. This needs to go off. I'm glad you got your social media stuff done. I need to do some things with my social media. It has been so quiet outside of like, hey, I'm sprinting like right now. I need to do some other stuff with it, but literally the idea of doing anything has been like beyond me. It's been so beyond my grasp, and I'm just like, I exist on this plane of the universe, but also I don't. So that's kind of where I'm at mentally. Like, when you guys see me on these streams or whatever, that's literally me being like, okay, I have peopled. I have done the thing. I have been present on the internet for today. That is it. I have nothing left to give. So yeah. Let's see here. Rachel said, got enough food made that some can be saved for later this week in case I don't feel like cooking. That is smart. That is wise. And I am trying to get to that point. I meal prepped yesterday and I made a bunch of stuff this week. So hopefully it works out. But also, I am so temperamental, and I don't know, in my mind, I'm just like, why are you like this? Because I will also be the person who meal preps and then be like, well, I don't want any of the things that I've already cooked. Which is also a problem. But yeah. Let's see here. Z said, watching my dishes, but finally finished a chapter that was taking me the whole weekend. Whoop whoop. So for this sprint, 444 words. Congratulations. I'm so glad that you were able to make it through a chapter that was giving you problems. Like, I know that feeling, and I love that for you. So, let's see here. Rachel said, I'm updating my emotes for my Twitch channel before reopening. Got in touch with my artist. Awesome. I didn't know you had a Twitch channel. Do you stream, like, what do you stream on Twitch? Just out of curiosity. Out of curiosity. I'm not good with doing social media things. You and me both, Shannon. You and me both. Because I will really just be like, I exist. But you know what? I will say this. I have been pretty good about updating my BookHarts server. The server that I have for like my updates. I'm trying to migrate over from a newsletter to the server, but we'll see how that works out. But I would like keeping up with that so much easier than being like, hey, because I don't know. I feel like it's a weird concept, but I feel like if people are in my Discord server, like they want to hear from me, whereas social media can feel like shouting into a void sometimes. It's just like, well, what's the point? What's the point? Right? So it's interesting because in my Discord server, that's where I've been updating all the things that I have noticed. Like when the Black Prose Club was reading my books and stuff, that's where I was updating people. And also just the little things and stuff. So like when I hung out with Tatiana in Texas, like the pictures and stuff from when I met her, I posted in there rather than on social media. I don't know. That's just kind of how my brain works. I feel like Discord is a lot less stressful for whatever reason. But yeah, I did actually get through one whole chapter of getting rid of the that's that were not needed. Got you. Cool. Congratulations. Let's see here. Rita is here. Hello. Welcome. Glad to have you. Been lurking here. So new sub. I found you from Shannon Stream. I'm glad you made it. Thank you for being here. I'm excited. Okay. Hope you like it here. We're all friendly. So yeah. Let's see here. Had a bunch of distractions plus my usual. Fair. I only meal prep snacks, but what I do is get a bunch of steamable for veggies and pre-cook the proteins so they're ready for quick, less than 30 minutes cooking. That's smart. I gotta finish the stinking blog post or it'll be the death of me. You got this. We're getting into our next sprint in like 3-ish minutes. So this is your reminder, in case I haven't said it, to get up, stretch, breathe, drink some water, do whatever it is that you need to do to take care of yourself. Our next sprint is going to be our third one, and you guys know that I only guarantee 3 sprints. Anything after that is completely dependent upon what kind of energy that I have. So in the way I'm feeling right now, I don't know if we're going past 3 sprints today. But we will see. Maybe I'll catch a second wind or something. But that being said, I am actually getting things done. I think I'm going to be able to finish this chapter today. And I didn't tell you guys, Ben read chapter 8 that I was so excited about that I finished on the last stream, and he was just like, he didn't like it. And I was just like, how dare? And after I sat here and told him to lie to my face, and he didn't, y'all. And I'm just like, you know what? This is a scam. This is a whole scam. Like, I appreciate the honesty, but also the way my feelings were set up, I wasn't ready. So basically, I did not redo chapter 8. I tweaked chapter 8. So hopefully that works. But chapter 10 is also almost done. So I'm excited for that. My goal is to get that minimally done today, and then move on to the next couple chapters that I need to work on, because the way that I have been moseying along and I'm like, I need to start sprinting along, that's kind of where I'm at. Let's see here. I'm sorry he didn't like you. Me too. And I said it too, and I was very clear. I was like, even if you hate it, tell me that you loved it. That's what I said, and he didn't. It's okay. But yeah, 3 sprints works for me since I got to go back to work. Sounds good. So, and also just as a quick reminder, I am not the only one sprinting today. Deja will be sprinting later on today on her channel. I believe her sprints start at 6:30. So, her video is in the playlist, which is linked below, but I will also make sure to add a link to her actual video so that you guys can click on it and make sure you turn on the notifications for her channel, or for her stream at the very least. So if you want to write later tonight, you have that option. Okay, that was a timer. Y'all know how I am with multitasking. I don't know why I keep trying to multitask like I'm good at it. Okay. All right, here's the link to Deja's stream. I will also put it in the comment section for anyone who, not comment section, good Lord. I will put it in the description box for anyone who needs it later on. But yeah. Chelsea, you'll get it. The chapter 8. Honestly, it's interesting because usually Ben is the one who's like hyping me up. And there are some moments where he's like super engaged with the story, but there's also a lot more romantic elements in this book. Like the romance is actually part of the plot for this book. And I just don't think he vibes with that part as much, simply because he likes the drama. He likes the complicated stuff. When I tell y'all, he be reading those Korean webtoons that have you up all night. Like, what? Homegirl just, it'd be wild stuff that he be telling me, that it's just like, okay, yeah, this girl was here, but then she got hit by a car, but then she came back to life, but it was like 10 months prior, and she finds out that her husband was cheating on her and he hired somebody to run her over with the car, so now she's trying to take over his job and ruin his life because the other girl that he was cheating on her with got pregnant, but she's lying about that. And I'm like, yo, what is happening? That's the kind of stuff he be into. So I feel like sometimes it's not meshing. But I will get other opinions because I'm not changing chapter 8. I told you I wasn't changing chapter 8, and I meant that. So yeah. I tweaked it a little bit. We'll see how that goes. But it is what it is. I mean, chapter 8 has to be the way that it is for the other things to make sense. So it is what it is. Yeah. The webtoons. Look, man. And it's so crazy because the webtoons that I read are so like sweet and simple, and I'm just like, okay, they're cute, they're fun. He be reading stuff that will have you contemplating your whole life, and I'm just like, wow. Okay. See, y'all get it. And I'm an anime girly, but when I'm reading, I'm trying to relax. I'm not trying to be that invested. I'm not trying to be that stressed out when I'm reading for fun. But and guys say women like drama. Look, the boys like drama too. Let's be real here. Let's be real. They be hooked on it. But I digress. Let's go ahead and get into this next sprint, you guys. This is our third sprint, so treat it like it is our last. Leave everything on the page. Be as productive as you possibly can. And yeah, 45 minutes on the clock. Chill hop in the background. And when you hear me talking to you again, it will be time to come back and let us know what you did, how you did, all of that good stuff. So hope you guys are productive, and I will talk to you guys in 45 minutes. Good luck, everyone. right, you guys, that is it for that sprint. So come on back, let us know what you did, how you did, all of that good stuff. As for me, I am up to 1,884 words, I believe. So I gotta do some math to figure out what that ultimately comes up to. So give me a moment. All right, so 725 words for that sprint. So not too bad, not too shabby. My ultimate writing goal for today is like 3,700 words because I have been a little off, but I'm hoping to actually meet that by the end of the day. So we'll see how that works out. That being said, I know several people had to dip out while we were sprinting, so appreciate everyone for stopping by. And if you guys are still here, let me know what your final word count was for this sprint. Let's see here. Shannon has 3,387 words for the day so far. Whoop, whoop. Love that. Still a little more writing to do. I feel that. I definitely need to get some more in myself. I think I'm going to take a break, get some more food in my system, get up, stretch, do all that stuff. But that is the last sprint for today, for me. So, like I said, if you guys want more sprints, Deja will be sprinting on her channel at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. So feel free to join her there. But as for me, I do have to like get up and move around and hopefully not burn myself out. Yeah. You'll for sure reach that number. I hope so. Let's see here. Z said 622 words in the third sprint. Awesome. And let's see here. Rita dropped her word count a little earlier. 1,551 words so far. Hope to get 300 more. And that'll be it. Awesome. You got this. I believe in you. It's going to be amazing. And then Rachel had to hop away, but she got two more chapters. So awesome. Let's see here. I was able to self-edit, revise the first 5 chapters to my novel. Awesome. That's huge progress. Congratulations. And La said I wrote more words and got through some more of the scene. Then I got food and ate that. Sounds good. I love that you're making your way through the scene. I feel like I'm actually starting to get somewhere with this chapter. I feel like I've gotten back to the point where it's just like, oh, this is fun. Like the last 20 minutes of that sprint really just kind of went by so much faster for me than anything else, because I think it was more so less, how do I explain this bit of world building, and more so, oh, these characters are fun. So feeling pretty good about where I'm at, hoping to get to where I need to be. And cool. According to Dabble, I've actually hit my 50% mark for the actual whole manuscript. So it took a while, but we got there. All that being said, you guys, my next sprints for March Madness are going to be Wednesday at 11 o'clock. So make sure you click the notification bell for it. It is already up on the channel. So you can go ahead and do that to make sure you don't miss out. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. I'm not going to ramble on, but I am going to say that if you would like to support me, feel free to get into my books. There's a link down below. If you'd like to know what's going on with me, I have a Discord server called the BookHarts. So also down in the description box below, as well as Deja sprints that are coming up and all of that good stuff. So thank you guys for being here. And until next time, you guys, I hope your days are lovely and your books are interesting. Bye, you guys.